Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Dennis Bithoulkas, and it's time for Star Wars The Bad Batch, Season 1, Episode 5, Rampage. Welcome, everybody. Before I get started, let me take care of some business first, and then we'll get down to it. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. Basically, YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up there just for you. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below there. Also, if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, you get the bell down below. It's a 50-50 chance of YouTube actually notifying you. Best thing to do is go to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule up there. I change it out every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media, so Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. And I've also got the links to this YouTube page, my Facebook page. And for those of you who still have Facebook, a Facebook group page where you guys can post stuff and chat amongst yourselves. All right, I'm back to the regular camera again. The other cameras just were not working, and this is so much better. I'm happy now that this is back to where it was initially, because damn, those other cameras sucked. They really did. Anyway, spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video. You can comment down below in the comment section. We understand that? Yes. Are we there? Yes. That this is spoilers? Yes. All right. All right. So, we're still on the run. They don't know where they're going to go. Echo has heard mentioned of someone named Sid out on Ord Mantell. Now, if Ord Mantell sounds like a familiar world or something like that, if you are even remotely familiar with Star Wars, if you have watched the original trilogy, Ord Mantell is actually mentioned by Han Solo in Empire Strikes Back at the very beginning, when he's talking about why he came to Hoth, why he returned, is because the bounty hunter that he ran into at Ord Mantell changed his mind. And that bounty hunter, by the way, was Score, is the name of the bounty hunter there. Hey, word 789. Not only does it have that connotation from being from, Empire Strikes Back, but also it's in the video game Star Wars: The Old Republic. I remember I was playing that, and my bounty hunter that I had set up would go to Ord Mantell all the time. Also, that is where Darth Maul took the Black Sun Syndicate, was in Ord Mantell, and that's where they fought like a war against the Separatists at one point. Yeah, so of course Ord Mantell was the seat of the crime syndicate at one point. It's kind of like midway in the system. It's not in the outer rim. It's not in the inner core. It's pretty much in the middle of the galaxy, if you will. And of course, the Empire is taken over now at this point. And by the time it comes to Luke's era, when Luke and Leia and all them are out there, it's actually become a spaceport at this point, like an Empire spaceport, an Imperial spaceport. It's got a really good history to it as we're going through all of this. And Sid, by the way, is actually voiced by the great Rhea Perlman from Cheers, of course, and Danny DeVito's wife or ex-wife now. I can't remember if she divorced him or not. I think that's what happened, but yeah. And by the way, Sid is also another video game reference to Final Fantasy, which has some Star Wars references in there. Mainly it's three Star Wars names that Final Fantasy uses all the time, which is Wedge, Biggs, and of course Sid. Sid is, pretty much in all the main Final Fantasy stories, if you will. So the boys end up getting a gig from Sid to find a kidnapped person, I guess you could say. That she didn't really say person. She just said that someone that was kidnapped by slave traders and Mushi, and they've got to get Mushi back. What she doesn't tell them is that Mushi is an adolescent Rancor. And she also doesn't tell them that the Rancor is actually owned by Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, so we get a Return of the Jedi reference as well. We even get Bib Fortuna coming in and all this. And we get to see Omega use her new comm, or Crosshair's old comm, if you will, to good use. And free the guys, and Wrecker's still having his damn headaches is what's going on. So hopefully that comes to some kind of fruition, because I'm kind of tired of, them kind of dragging this out. And by the way, Mushi was not the Rancor that gets killed in Return of the Jedi by Luke. That Rancor was named Patissa. Patissa. Pateesa. There you go. But our boys have now become mercenaries, if you will, or bounty hunters. And yeah, that's pretty much what they've become. And they also find out a little bit about Fennec Shand and how that she's a young up and coming bounty hunter, but they still don't know why that she wants them. We know because, of course, Omega is a force sensitive being that, of course, was ordered by the Emperor in order to be made from the clone stock that he had. So yeah, we know that's what's happening there. Word 789 says, I remember when the guy cries for him, the dead Rancor. Yeah. Patissa, yes. Yeah, the one that handled him from a pup, from a little Rancor. So a decent episode. It wasn't bad. It moved along at a good clip, and it's only 25 minutes long. It really is. So a decent episode. I want to see more of where this is going to go. I know that this series is going to take a little while to get steam going, and it's pretty much the same thing that the Clone Wars took a little while to get going. Rebels took a little while to get going. So I'm assuming this is what's going to happen too with this series. And by season 2, we'll have a pretty fucking good series, is what I'm thinking at this point. So yeah, good stuff, and it's entertaining. It's worth watching. I watched it this morning before I went into work. So yeah, not bad. And I got a new little. Here, I'll actually move that down a bit more so you guys can see that. Yeah, that's my new acquisition that just came in. So I was at Disneyland on last Thursday on the 20th and bought this guy. And of course, I couldn't put it on the plane with me, so I had it shipped. I had it shipped home, and it showed up yesterday. It's always nice to have that kind of surprise waiting for you when you get home. That's a Jedi Temple mask, guard mask, by the way, in case you were wondering. And it has actually a really cool stand on it and all that stuff. And if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you actually will see that up there. I actually have posted that photo as well. So, and mentioning again, at the end of this series, these are the prizes right here for the season finale. Is the straight from Disneyland, by the way. So again, the Mickey Mouse ears that light up, and the Stormtrooper mug. So there's going to be first and second prizes. That's what those are. They're pretty much the same cost, so you're not going to be disappointed with either one. And no, I have not worn the ears, so just so you know. So they're clean. I have worn these ears though up here because I had to. That's what's law at Disneyland. You have to wear that kind of stuff. Yeah. What? Wow, because of the wearing of the ears, or what? Or wow, because the that guy. Wow. What else do I have going on this week? Well, tomorrow is going to be another episode of Saturday Morning Blast Off, where I take the genre news of the week and any other genre stuff you guys want to talk about, and we talk about it. Sunday and Monday, I'm going to be off. Well, it's a 3-day weekend, so pretty much everyone's going to be off. So why not? Tuesday will be another episode of Is It Worth My Time? And I haven't decided what I'm doing as of yet. I'll find something this weekend. I'll let you guys know. There's always something good out there. And then, of course, Wednesday, I am off. Thursday, I'm off. And then Friday will be another episode of The Bad Batch. Yeah. Lean times at the moment of what I'm covering, just because we're waiting for Loki to kick in, and then I think all hell's going to break loose after that. I think there's more stuff that comes out this summer. So, yeah, good stuff. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go for the rest of the night. Thank you to everybody who joined me tonight in the chat, and thank you if you made it this far in the video. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. If you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below there, and if you can, hit that like button and the share button as well. And if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, you get the bell down below. It's a 50-50 chance of YouTube actually notifying you. Best thing to do is go to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it out every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media, all the links to my pages as well. And yeah, I've got everything up there. Yes, I'm actually excited for Loki. I really am. I've stopped watching any kind of they keep putting little small videos out, like 30-second videos here and there, and I'm like, I can't watch this because I want to be surprised by it. I want to just kind of savor it. I mean, one, it's Marvel characters, it's Loki. Tom Hiddleston is great as Loki, and two, it involves time travel. I'm sold right there. You put time travel in pretty much everything and you do it well, I'll be there. And it's Kevin Feige who is, on top of this, so it's going to be done well. And also, I mean, even Owen Wilson being in it with that weird caterpillar thing that he's got underneath his nose there, his very large nose. I'll watch it even with him in it. He's not my favorite actor either. So, with that said, I'm going to let you guys go for the night. Thank you, everybody. I will see you again tomorrow for Saturday Morning Blast Off. Until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, you might have a flying reptile come down and try and bite your ass because you're trying to get back a adolescent rancor to give to a crime syndicate boss that you don't know that you're really working for, so you can get some money and some information because you don't know why that bounty hunter is after you. Thanks, everybody. I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay safe, be well, take care. Wear those masks, get those vaccine shots, and we'll see how things turn out. Thanks, everybody. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow.